What's up, Grim Crew? Welcome back to the channel for another retro game hunting video. I am the Grim Gamer. My friends call me D. Thanks for stopping by and checking this video out. I'm up in the Livonia, Dearborn Heights, Redford Township area, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all the same thing to me. But I am currently at my first of what I plan on being 3 locations today. I am at Gameplay. So hopefully I'll be able to come in here and find some things on my list, because of course I got my list, always got my list, and we'll be able to find some good gameplay at Gameplay. So yeah, I plan on hitting this one, and they have a second location, maybe only about 15 minutes from here, so I plan on hitting that one too, along with another location in between. So anybody that's seen any of these game hunting videos before knows my rule. I need to come away with at least 1 game from each location. So 3 different places, 3 different games. Most likely I'm going to find more than that. That's just kind of what happens. But that's my rule, because it's been like an hour-and-a-half drive for me to get out here, and the traffic out here is ridiculous. 4 lanes of traffic, they whittle down to 1. It's just it's infuriating. But anyways, hopefully we'll find something in here to make all of that nonsense worth it. So let's head into Gameplay and see what we can find. Game Gear stuff in here. Outrun on Game Gear? That's cool. Alright, some inbox Genesis stuff. Play some booger. Swap beards. Yeah, see that? There you go. I got one right here. All yours. Alright guys, just came out of Gameplay, and they have a selection in there, and the staff, really nice people, really good guys. A lot of their stuff has the printed out, like paper printed box arts, and I'm not too particularly fond of that. That's just, I don't care for that. So I found a couple things I would have liked to have gotten, but I I'd like to have it like in its original case and with the actual box art it's supposed to come in. But I did find two things, so I at least made my goal of at least one. So first up is not a retro game, and as a matter of fact one that I already have, but it's just a different version and I like it. So first we got Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, and I even have the Game of the Year edition at home. However, this one is a steelbook, and steelbooks are cool. So for the most part it's in pretty immaculate shape. There's a little scratch here down the middle, but it's not horrible, and it's a very cool looking steelbook. I like that. This is complete in box, has the poster and all that. Everything looks good. The slip cover is not in the perfect shape, and I hope I can get this sticker off without doing too much damage to the slip cover. But again, not a retro game, but it's a cool steelbook, and I like those, so very neat. I did find a retro game though, and this is one that I'm starting to slowly but surely collect all the games in this series, because I'd like to do a series playthrough of it at some point. God of War 2. This is the 2-disc set version, greatest hits version. However, it is, hold on, I'm dropping things. This is complete in box, has both discs. It's got the special DVD included. So says on the back here, deleted levels, voices of God of War 2, a God of War 2 the music, and bringing God of War 2 to life, which I'm guessing is like a documentary of some sort. But complete in box with a manual, both discs. So happy to add that to the collection, and that is now the second God of War game that I've now purchased. So slowly but surely we're getting all the God of War games, so that at some point do a full playthrough of them over on the Twitch channel. So that's what I've picked up so far. We're off to the next location. The next location is actually going to be a disc traders. There's one maybe 10 minutes away. So we're going to stop there first before heading to the second gameplay location. So stick around and we'll hit up the disc traders here in just a few moments. All right, I have made it to my second location. I thought it was a disc traders. It's actually a disc replay, but I am here. And I'm gonna head in here and see if I can knock a couple things off the list. I like seeing so much PSP stuff. I'm enjoying collecting for that, so I might be able to find something in here that I want.
Twisted Metal in the long box. And the other place I was just at had one too. That one's cheaper. And I am trying to get all the Twisted Metals, but I still don't want to pay that. Not that price. Not today. Oh my God. So many Uncharteds. And I understand we've got remastered versions, so these PS3 versions probably nobody's gonna play, but that almost makes me sad. It really does. 'Cause I love these games. Ah, it's a shame. Hey Schwab, look what I found. 12 bucks. Ride to Hell? I don't think I've ever actually seen a physical copy of that one before. I heard it's terrible.
Alrighty, so just came out of disc replay, and of course I found a couple things. I actually found quite a bit more in there that I would have liked to have gotten, but I still got one more stop that I want to make, and I could have spent way more in there. There was a bunch of stuff. But anyways, did find a few things. All three things of which that were on my list, actually, so I did pretty good there. This first game, nobody's really going to care about, I don't think, but I like the movie, and it seemed like it'd be kind of a fun game just to mess around with. On the Nintendo GameCube, Cars. Complete in box, so we're all good there. It just, you know, again, I enjoy the movie, and you know, for a Disney Pixar movie to be turned into a game, what little gameplay and stuff that I have seen of it actually looks like it could be kind of fun. So another complete in box game to add to the GameCube collection either way. And also on the PSP, Need for Speed Underground Rivals. I enjoy the Underground games on the PS2. They're some of my favorite, at least street racing type games. So with having a PSP now, this was on my radar. They had a copy, so I decided to pick it up. And that one is also complete in box, so I'm happy about that. And I've really enjoyed collecting for the PSP since I've gotten one. And it's nice to add another one to the collection. I'll be interested to check this one out because I loved the Underground and Underground 2 on the PS2. And finally, on the PlayStation 2, we've got Ghost Rider. And case is not in the most perfect shape, but it was decent enough. And this one also complete in box. What little I've seen of this looks like it could be a lot of fun. And I like the Ghost Rider character quite a bit. So to have Ghost Rider now on the PS2, I'll be ecstatic to check this one out and see what it's all about. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. So there's another 3 for the collection. I do have one more stop, and it's another gameplay location. So let's head over there and see if we can top this retro game hunting day off with a bang. All right, made my way to the third and final location of the day. It is the second gameplay location. So I'm hoping to be able to go in there and find, again, at least one thing, and then we will consider this hunting extravaganza a success. So let's head in, see what we can find.
Hey, look, it's him. It's a Mario. That's cool. It's neat. That's Luigi. Very cool. with the bongos. That's cool. Oh, there we go. Some UMD videos. And I almost think I want that. It's a great movie, both of those. Awesome Vita stuff. I love to see some Vita stuff. Love to see some Vita stuff. PSP stuff. Kid Chameleon. That's unfortunate. There it is, right there. And I want it. I want it so bad. Statue. Damn. I've never seen a PS3 with like this wood grain look before. That's cool.
Oh, you guys. At this point, I wish I would have made this my first stop instead of my last. Because if I did, it would have been the only stop of the day. I wouldn't even have bought anything else today if I would have found this first. So I found one thing. I found several things, of course, as usual, but only one thing I walked out with, because even this I probably shouldn't have bought, but I've been looking at them online anyways, and online quality is so-so on some of them, or they're not complete. Well, this one is complete, and it looks in immaculate condition. So adding to my PS3 collection, the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. It's in phenomenal shape. It's got the slip cover here. The ones I've been seeing online, either they don't have the slip cover, or the slip cover's in bad shape, or it's missing something, but this is complete. It is, if I can get this slip cover to slip off. Hold on. There we go. But it's the Vault-Tec Lunchbox. Everything is in here the way it's supposed to be, but I think, like I've done with several other collector's editions on my channel, I want to do a complete, unboxing and reveal of everything that's inside. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do a Fallout 3 Collector's Edition unboxing. I'm happy to have this. This is going to be a really cool thing to have in the collection and on the shelf. These lunch boxes were really, really cool. So there were other things I could have walked away with, but after this, I didn't need to spend no more. So, but I'm ecstatic to have this, and is in good a condition that it's in. So I said right before walking in, let's see if I can find at least one thing to make this retro game hunting extravaganza, and worth it, and see if we can wrap it up with a bang. And with that, I think mission accomplished. So I'm done spending money today. And I'm probably done spending money on some games for a little while. That was a bit much, but I'm happy to have the stuff. So if you like this video, then hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so that you don't miss out on me blowing a crap ton of money I don't need to spend. or unboxings, retro game hunting, the live stream replays that come to the channel, and anything else gaming related that I decide to do. So that being said, I'm out of here and I gotta head home and yeah, make sure I avoid any other stops between here and there. I don't need to spend no more. All right, guys, I'm D. I'm the Grim Gamer, and I'll catch y'all next time.